Hey y'all, welcome back to the Wednesday Reboot. Today we're going to do an unboxing, and this is on the 12 World. It's a 112. Tony's in his racing suit, so I'm pretty pumped to open this up. I've wanted this for years. It's always been in my shopping cart on eBay, and finally when I started fixing up all my Ironman, putting all my customs together, putting all my hulls together and stuff, I figured now is the time. It's no time's better than now, right? So let's open this thing up. I'm gonna flip this around so I'm crouched down like this. So I'm gonna open this thing up. I'm gonna turn around. That way we can have it next to like the Comic Cave. Yeah, figure arts, Marvel Legends, and the Mark V Rebel Tech. So not my favorite. I mean, Rebel Tech's not my favorite, but he does do the superhero landing pose pretty well. So, but they just don't stand well. Like for it to be in the Hall of Armor, he's kind of, I don't know. These Robotech aren't made to just be set on your shelves. They need to be in some type of dynamic action pose or something cool like that. Like that's why they make them the way that they make them. But with this guy though, we're gonna check and see how much articulation he has. Now he does have a racing suit on, so and I believe it comes with a helmet and a head and everything. So we could probably swap, see if the head fits on this Robotech. And I'm not sure. I've tried to look for an SH figure arts of the Mark V. I don't know if there is one. And if there is, it's really expensive and there's a lot of like bootlegs and stuff. I'm not sure, but it'd be cool if they did like a Legends one or something like that. Like that would be pretty cool for Iron Man 2. They probably did. I just don't have it. There's so many 112 scale Iron Man, so I just wanted to just take a quick look and then put him side by side to see how he scales with the rest of the Iron Boys. So without further ado, I'm gonna flip this thing around. We're gonna unbox this and then toy photography at the end. All right, let's pop this box open. All right. Oh, Tony Stark racing suit. And you get the stand and helmet and suitcase. We have a suitcase that came with the Rebel Tech, but yeah. Look at this guy. We got a couple hands. We got the middle finger. We got fist. Is it a fist? It's like a grippy hand. It's got a little hole in it. So we got that one. We got peace. So when he's at the racetrack, he's like doing a bunch of get a bunch of paparazzi shots in and stuff. Another grippy hand, middle finger, peace, and yeah, let's get dude out. Oh boy, these arms look a little funky. Hey, not bad. Should we unveil? Ooh, that's a nice face. There we go. That's a little bit better for the face sculpt, so you guys can check it out a little bit closer. And yeah, I just want to see how he scales though too, real quick before we start checking out anything else. Like I said, just an unboxing. I'm sure there's tons of reviews out there. Maybe I will just call it a review. I'm not a review person though, so if you guys see someone out there who has a review, check it out. There's enough channels and toys for everyone. Alright, so this is how he scales. Not too bad at all. Next to the Comic Cave, or not Comic Cave, I'm sorry. That's that one. Next to, I know he's not Iron Man, he's Iron Patriot, but next to Rebel Tech, because these will be in shots together and stuff. Now I wonder if his head will fit on this peg. It works. Perfect. The peg comes right out. It's a little too big for this hole. So maybe we'll put some putty on there. In Iron Man 2 though, he was wearing wasn't he wearing the Mark 3 when he's like in the donut thing, when he finds out that Black Widow's Black Widow, Natasha, Natalie is Natasha, and all that jazz. And it's not 5 because 5 gets like destroyed at the racetrack by Whiplash, which would be really cool if they did a Whiplash figure. Anybody, probably Legends, with maybe they can do it with the Infinity Saga. I think it counts in that, right? I think anything counts for the Infinity Saga. Let's check out the stand. So we got the stand. Ooh, it's bendable. That's cool. We have another suitcase, and I want to say it's probably, these don't open either, so I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they don't open, but it's pretty close to the Revoltech. Revoltech one is a little bit shinier, but size-wise, they're about the same. So this is 12 World, the racing suit, and this one's the one that came with the Mark V on the left. Remember in the movie, how does he step on it? Does he step on it here, or does he step on it here, and then he like puts his arms down and turns into Mark V? Just like that. Let's see how hard the hands are to... They look pretty easy to swap out. See if you can see that ball. So you'd have to pull this up just a little bit or down. You can figure it out. Let's see how the zipper works. Alright, so let's take a closer look. So there's no reactor or lines in the chest, but the suit's really nice. The peace sign's cool. Like I said, he's got the fist hands. He's also got the hands that have the small tiny holes in them. We call them fisted grippy hands because they got like a grip, but they're almost a fist, you know. And then the middle finger goes on the left hand. So you could be doing the peace sign and the middle finger at the same time. Confusion. You could be confusing everybody. See, as far as articulation, he moves pretty well. I mean, I don't want to mess up the suit, but I don't know what body they're using under there. Ankle rockers, not so much. There's nothing there. So, can't do any dynamic posing with them. Like any wide, super cool posing. But, I mean, he looks, for a company that I've never heard of, and I think, like, I've seen some of their diorama stuff, too, before. Armory type thing. But, yeah, let's see how this stand works. It's pretty simple, I think. So the stand seems to be pretty lousy. I don't know if I'm missing a piece that goes with it. I've checked all the foam and everything. It just doesn't seem to screw into this base. Now it does on this side. See? Like, I'm pretty sure that's not how you want it to be, though. Like, that's not what you want to be shown. But it doesn't screw in the other way. So I don't know if there is like a piece that goes on the other side of this that I'm missing. See how on the top of here there's a piece? So I wonder if there's a piece like that that I misplaced or that did not come with it. But anyway, I probably won't be using the stand anyway. So we'll just put that over here. Sorry, Midas. Midas just wants to shake a whole bunch over there. So, and I lied. I'm not going to do Ironmonger next. I'm working on the Gamerverse Tony Stark. So I'm going to do a civilian Tony Stark Gamerverse. It's going to be a pretty fun build. I'm going to do it as close as I could to that. But so let's check out the helmet. So the visor does go up a little bit. Pretty rad helmet though. It's supposed to just slip right over his head. And it does. How cool is that? Yeah, and with that there's no pull, it's just up and down. That's kind of cool how they did that. But yeah, I think he looks really cool. Everything I wanted in a Stark racing suit action figure. I think he looks really cool. And I have his Audi, like a version of an Audi, a 112 scale Audi. So I'll probably do some pictures of that with the new dial that I just did for the Midas shots and such. But yeah, as far as how he scales, I think he scales pretty well. Now, as far as with Marvel Legends, so this is Hot Rod, so it's on the... He's a little bit small, but for Figure Arts, Comic Cave, Robotech, he looks good. I mean, this is a War Machine, but that's Marvel Legends, so you know how he's going to scale with the Legends. So the last Marvel Legends that was released right here. Well, not Legend, but last Iron Man, I believe, right? Like MCU-wise. So he does tower over him a bit, but Tony is in human form in this, and he's all geared up in this. So, I mean, it all depends. I mean, you can always place him, set him back, you know, behind some of these ones. Yeah, he still looks big. Either way, I mean, I think it's a great for your collection. Maybe not if you're just a Legends collector. It might not be the best, but if you do the Figure Arts and the Reveltech and the Comic Cave and all of that jazz, then it works out. I think it fits in. I'm going to make them fit in either way. When you put on metal and boots and stuff, maybe it would be that much bigger. I don't think so, but who knows? Here, we'll put them on that. So if you are an Iron Man collector like myself, I think that this guy is a must-have. Just the stitching and everything moves really well. And obviously, the torso does, but the suit is the reason why you won't get much motion out of it. But it's going to be great for emoting with the helmet and stuff. The helmet's really nice. It has a nice shine to it, too. Yeah, they did a nice job painting this one up. The suit is just on point. It looks exactly like the suit from the movie, and it feels like a leather, like a pleather type material, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I think it looks really good for this small. They made it look pretty on point. So without further ado, I'm going to jump into the videos. Give this guy his case. Actually, I think his case can fit in one of those hands. That's what it's for. Bam, that's how you do it. All right, toy photos. Remember, be kind to one another.